Jessie McSwain Marcus. I'm a stewardship manager at Peconic Land Trust, and here at Charnews Farm, I help manage the community garden program. This garden program provides a place for people in the community to learn more about growing their own food. It provides irrigation and fencing to protect the crops and feed the crops. It also comes with some built-in assistance from the property manager here and also the people who run the garden program. And what's really special about this place is that there's so much space that it allows the community gardeners to grow excess food, and then it's donated to CAST, which is a food pantry located in Southold.
Hi, my name is Frank Arnold. I've been here at the Ag Center Community Garden. The second year they got underway. I retired from the job I had. We weren't sure we were going to live after that, and we ended up over next door in Founders Village, and I became aware of where I could have my next garden, which was here. So it's been a nice experience. It's close at hand, and kept my hand in the gardening business. It was fenced off and water was available. It's really been ideal.
Hi, I'm Carol Brown. I'm a first-year Charnews Farm gardener. I particularly wanted something not too big. At home, I have my pollinator gardens and just a little bit of space for vegetables. So I thought that this was good for growing more vegetables and meeting people and being part of a community.
Unlike a lot of the gardeners here, which is a nice thing, but they tend to grow a few samples of a lot of different things, whereas I kind of concentrate on a few items, but that produce quite a lot, and it gives me enough for our family, and I give and share a lot of my produce. So it's what I grow. As you can see, I grow an awful lot of peas, which we shell and freeze. The beans will follow that. I had tons of lettuce here. The heat is getting to that, but in the last couple of weeks, I've given literally bushels of lettuce to anyone that would take it. And of course, we have tomatoes. A lot of my success I attribute to I started in with composting years ago, almost from the beginning, and on a much larger scale than most people are able to do. So after I get my seedlings up, I'll get some commercial potting soil, but I mix it with my own compost, and that gets them off to a pretty good start.
Right now, we're in front of the plot that we have set aside for a local preschool that actually operates mostly in this field and on other property that Peconic Land Trust owns as well. And the idea here is that the children get to play and learn outside. They get to experience what it's like to grow their own food, as well as their own flowers. They learn about pollinators and how to take care of what it is that they're growing. And so we do have kids on a daily basis running through the garden. They get to taste some blackberries and some raspberries, blueberries that we have in community spaces. And that's a really great experience for these kids to connect to what feeds them, and so we're happy to be able to provide a space for that.
I mean, if you look at the whole property over here, it's being used in such a great way. A lot of small farmers and micro farmers and people. I've met a whole bunch of people who share their extras if they have, but also help with anything that you need to, with all the information that somebody would need. And it's just a very nice community. It's important work, number one, to be able to feed ourselves. It's important that we use the land appropriately and respect the land. And we live on a very special place in the world. We are 35 miles long by 2 to 3 miles wide, surrounded by some very high energy waters. And if we don't take care of Mother Earth, who will?